Picture this: Wisteria Lane, a street of perfect houses and manicured lawns. It looks like the American dream, but behind every door, secrets lurk. This is the world of... The show exploded onto screens in 2004, blending comedy, drama, and mystery. It all began with a shock. Mary Alice Young, a beloved neighbor, takes her own life. Her friends are left reeling, desperate to understand why. Mary Alice becomes our narrator, guiding us through the tangled lives of her friends. Wisteria Lane itself is a character, beautiful on the outside, hiding darkness within. Every neighbor is connected, every home hides something. The show's genius? Exposing the chaos beneath the calm. Creator Mark Cherry was inspired by his own mother's confession about desperation. He wanted to show the hidden struggles of seemingly perfect women. The series explored motherhood, marriage, and friendship with both humor and heartbreak. Each season brought a new mystery, a new family, and more secrets. The show kept viewers guessing. Who could be trusted? One moment you'd laugh, the next you'd gasp. This blend of genres made a phenomenon. It was must-see TV week after week. The real hook? The contrast between the perfect exterior and the messy reality. Wisteria Lane was a pressure cooker, and everyone had something to hide. The result? A show that peeled back the layers of suburbia like never before. Welcome to the neighborhood. Amid the chaos, there was Julie Mayer, Susan's daughter, and the show's voice of reason. Played by Andrea Bowen, Julie was mature, grounded, and often the parent in her relationship with Susan. While Susan stumbled through love and life, Julie kept things together. She dealt with divorce, her mom's wild love life, and the secrets of Wisteria Lane. Julie was the anchor, the calm in the storm. Andrea Bowen brought a quiet strength to the role, making Julie relatable and real. She wasn't just a background character. She was essential. Through Julie's eyes, we saw how the adults' choices affected their kids. She had her own struggles, relationships, and secrets. Julie's logic and maturity kept the show grounded. Without her, the series could have spun into pure chaos. Andrea Bowen's performance gave viewers someone to root for. Julie was the stable force in an unstable world. Her presence made the adults' antics even more entertaining. She was the heart of Wisteria Lane's next generation. At the center of it all were four unforgettable women. Susan Mayer, the hopeless romantic, always searching for love and stumbling into trouble. Her daughter Julie was her rock, guiding her through chaos. Lynette Scavo, the ex-career woman turned overwhelmed mom, fought to keep her family together. Her marriage to Tom was a roller coaster of real-life struggles. Brie Van de Kamp, the perfectionist homemaker, hid dark secrets behind her flawless facade. Her journey from rigid control to breaking her own rules was gripping. Gabrielle Solis, the glamorous ex-model, seemed to have it all but was deeply unfulfilled. Her affair with her young gardener set off a chain of scandals. Each woman faced her own battles: marriage, motherhood, identity, and secrets. Their friendships were tested by betrayal, love, and loss. They were flawed, funny, and fiercely loyal. These four women were the pillars of the show. Their stories made Wisteria Lane unforgettable. Together, they created TV magic. Was built on jaw-dropping secrets. Season 1's mystery. Why did Mary Alice die? The answer was darker than anyone imagined. Scandals erupted, affairs, betrayals, even murder. Disasters struck, tornadoes, plane crashes, hostage crises. Every new neighbor brought a new secret. The Applewhites hid a fugitive, Orson Hodge was suspected of murder, Catherine Mayfair returned with a terrifying past. No one was safe, and trust was always in short supply. The show was a masterclass in suspense and surprise. Every episode left viewers desperate for more. On Wisteria Lane, the next scandal was always just around the corner. Julie Mayer had her share of drama. Her secret romance with Zach Young, Mary Alice's troubled son, put her at odds with her mother. Julie's compassion and rebellious streak shone through. She got tangled in the central mystery, even inheriting money from Zach's grandfather. In Season 6, Julie's shocking attack left her in a coma, turning her from the safe character to a victim. The mystery of her assault gripped the neighborhood. Later, Julie returned pregnant after a fling with Porter Scavo. She considered adoption, clashing with Susan, who wanted to be a grandmother. Julie's journey came full circle. She'd always been the parent. Now she faced motherhood herself. Andrea Bowen captured Julie's vulnerability and strength. Julie's storylines proved that even the most sensible weren't immune to Wisteria Lane's chaos. She was more than a side character. She was a survivor. Julie Mayer's defining moments made her unforgettable. Why does still matter? It was more than a guilty pleasure. It was a sharp, funny look at modern life. The show broke the mold, blending genres and tackling real issues with wit. The cast was iconic, and the writing was always surprising. Fun fact: the show was rejected by almost every network before ABC took a chance. The houses of Wisteria Lane are now a Hollywood landmark. Andrea Bowen's Julie Mayer left a lasting mark. She was the show's moral compass and heart. Julie showed that the next generation had their own battles and dreams. The final moments brought everything full circle, reminding us that everyone has secrets. Became a classic by revealing the truth behind the perfect facade. Julie Mayer will always be remembered as a vital part of that world. The legacy of Wisteria Lane lives on. Seacrest out.